part of the... Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
You look back on the game prior to the bye week, Mike, and I think that win is critical. Nobody wants to go into the bye week off of a loss. It just changes the energy in the building. Everyone starts questioning everything you're doing. You go in on a win, everyone takes a deep breath. You're very honest about what you need to continue to improve on coming out of the bye, and we'll find out in this one whether they made those corrections.
And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 4. Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Krosky-Merritt. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Every team stresses it all week in practice, Mike, as they're building their scripts and they're delivering their team message. You want to start fast in the NFL. Playing from behind is a nightmare. You can't come out flat and allow the opposing team to strike first. They understand the importance. This opening drive, they feel really good about the plays they have tabled. They really feel good about the week of practice they had. Now all that has to come together, start fast, and then see if you can sustain it for 4 quarters.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss to the company.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Washington.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
He's knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
McManus's kick is good. And the Commanders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Stroud to throw here on first down. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A gain of 22 yards.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 4 yards.
Throwing on second down.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Commanders first down.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 28.
They'll motion over Samuel. To throw is Daniels on first and 10. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. From the gun, it's a give to Eckler. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Daniels now going to look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment.
Brandon McManus.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Their 2 drives so far not good. Punt, lost fumble. Trying to make amends here on drive number 3. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Broncos.
And the Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 5. On the ground, this is Harvey. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown Broncos. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Daniel's going to keep this himself. And he'll give himself up here. It's a gain of 5 on first down. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. What can they do here on third down and 7?
Third and 7.
Now Daniels. He's got a man. It's McClure. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. As we are ready to get back underway. That one secured by the tight end Bates. Nice game on first down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand? Throwing now, Daniel. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And he's in! Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Washington. It's his second touchdown of the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Commanders are in the lead by the score of 13-7.
Broncos 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. And as we move into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
On play action. Stroud. Right side and brought in by Williams. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
14 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 14.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Open man downfield, it's Franklin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 26.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
On the give, it's Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
That's caught by Harvey. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Bronco.
17 yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And on that 1st and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's good.
To throw is Stroud.
First down.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Denver.
Broncos.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The score, Broncos 14, Commanders 13.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. This game here tonight, a rematch of Super Bowl 22 back in 1988. You think about the 80s, that was the John Madden broadcaster sweet spot, if you will. Remember how much he loved the Hogs? John really gave offensive linemen a personality. They loved those guys, and it came through in the broadcast, and it helped their celebrity status as well. And over the years, you watch broadcasters highlight offensive linemen. John Madden was the one that really got that started, so it's only appropriate on this John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend at EA Sports that we celebrate the big guys. Remember the Hogs, and remember the legendary John Madden. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete. On attack, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
Here's Tress Way now, as he's on to punt for the second time. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Here's Harvey. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Deron Payne there for the stop. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Stroud to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Here's Lane. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. What a weekend it's been already in the NFL. 3 games on Thanksgiving, the Black Friday game in Philadelphia, all part of the league saluting the legendary John Madden. This now known for the entire week for us at EA Sports with great pride as the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Daniels to throw. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Jonathan Cooper. He's proven to be hard to block as he gets to the quarterback for a 2nd consecutive play. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 36-yard line.
A run with Harvey. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. 3rd and 10. Here's Stroud. He finds Mims. It's complete. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with.
Broncos 1st down. A gain of 14.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Stroud. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
Broncos first down.
First and 10.
A gain of 12. First down, Broncos.
Now, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Throwing is Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Back to throw. Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in third and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. On play action, Daniels over the middle. He's got McLaurin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Daniels now on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's swung out to Eckler. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for a Commanders first down.
The air again is Daniel. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Daniels going to throw again. Short one there. He's got Ertz. Here's second and 2.
Number 86, Zach Ertz. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
The motion man here is McLaurin.
At the 17-yard line.
Throwing again. Daniel. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Washington.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Commanders. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Commanders go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
17.
Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. He'll let one go down the middle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
To throw, it's Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. 2nd down, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
At the 45-yard line.
Will find his tight end, that's Troutman. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Stroud to throw. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he's on to punt for Denver. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you all had a very happy Turkey Day indeed as we wrap up John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin right here in the Sunshine State. It's the Bucs at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Rachaad White. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and off he goes. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is Jaylen Warren. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Steelers wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Justin Fields. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Jets come away with the victory as they get back to 500, standing 6-6. Here are the rest of the scores from a busy Week 13. All 32 teams in action over the course of this Thanksgiving weekend. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Still first down.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
That'll mark them back half the distance, and they'll go from there.
Still first down.
give. This is their fullback. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back. Setting up second and long.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll look underneath for Harvey. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Now, Stroud. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Commanders' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. On target. Got it to McClure. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. The motion man here is McClure. On the handoff, it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Kamari Lassiter there on the stop. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, running left is Harvey. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
At the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Again, it's Harvey. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Zone read and give to Harvey. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
A run once more. That's Harvey. And he gets this up close to the 40. Trey Amos there to make the tackle. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 3rd and 5. Here's Stroud. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. The linebacker, Nick Turbin, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. The Broncos bringing out their punter, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Commanders' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Zach Allen in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. They'll motion over Samuel. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He gets it to Samuel, left side. It is 3rd and long.
It's a gain of 3.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Third down, good for 26 yards.
10 at the 41-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Off the zone read, Daniel's going to hang on to it. And he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3. From the 43, here's second down and 7. They'll go play action here with Daniel. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's third and 7.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Pass his man, it's Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 20, here's second down and 6. On the give, Krusty Merritt. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up third and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. They'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They'll go. Here's Daniel. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with second and long, third and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Stroud going to set up the throw. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever, you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but fourth and long coming up.
When that play call came into the huddle, Mike, I don't think anyone seriously expected this guy to suddenly rip off that type of gain to extend this drive. That was more of a, hey, get what you can, wave the white flag. We are so far behind the sticks.
They made sure that return was not going any farther. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
On play action, Daniels. He'll step up and run this. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Set to go now on first and 10. Now, faking the give. This time the rush gets home, and down he goes. John Franklin Myers in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Daniels to throw on second down. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 10.
It is 3rd and 10. Here's Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to draw yourself back in it.
Makes the score. Commanders 27, Broncos 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Stroud. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
Incomplete. Jartavius Martin there defensively.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainriston.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. They've dominated the proceedings here in the fourth quarter. Start the drive with Krosky Murray. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Here's a designed run. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately for the Commanders, one of their guys able to get back in there and retain possession. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Daniels now going to look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good for a Commanders.
On first down, Daniels. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage.
Incomplete.
It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll motion over Samuel. with a give to Krosky Merritt, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing now, Daniel. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Commanders set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll go play action with Stroud. Look wide. Get this one complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. On 2nd down, Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for Broncos. 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Harvey. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Handoff now for Harvey. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Offside. Defense.
Here's 1st and 10. That's Harvey running left. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On the give, it's Harvey.
Harvey again, the ball carrier.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out. The Commanders come up with it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter. Quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite them right here.
The Commanders' offense make their way out to take over once more. And this game really just illustrates how important home field is in the NFL. On paper, this didn't look like much of a matchup, but now it's looking like it'll be one of the biggest surprises around the league this weekend. Give them 14 on that play. One 1st down.
That's good for a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the zone read, Krosky Merritt. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8. setting up second and short. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. They'll motion over Samuel. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McFlurry. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. They'll run with Krosky Merritt. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
2nd and 5. Right back to Krosky Merritt. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. So it's a win here for the Commanders. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.